This woman is dangerous and charming. He is proficient in close combat and killing people. Financial crisis. Loki, the god of the season, is also willing to bow down. NBA superstars who earn hundreds of millions a year can't drink a cup of his play. He is the most dangerous female spy in the world. This is not the latest Marvel movie after 2 years of absence. Freshly baked. Today, let's talk about the personal movie of Sister Hua. During the Cold War, both sides of the US-Soviet struggle for hegemony planted a large number of spies. Young widow sister, he's stupid, with another name, Yelena, was taken to the US and did not operate under special agents. In this false family, your father is benchmarking Captain America. Red Guard. Mom always has pictures. The iron bowl of mind and skill. On the surface, this is an ordinary American family. But Dad came back after work this day. Tells his wife hurriedly. Must be transferred immediately. Hanging up the motor at such a stressful moment is indeed taking away the family album. For an orphan, even if he knows it is a fake family life. Also precious. But the situation is urgent and no delay is allowed. Mom scolded him to get in the car. Come to the small hangar prepared in advance. If Dad will block the way, the wheels will fly. The family prepares to escape to the valley. Cuba and the police have heard that the mother started the engine to enter and ran until his father was responsible for cover and just shot Mom. The young widow sister came up, driving under the guidance of mother. Successfully stretched at the last moment. The family of four escaped from danger. Cuba Airport. To greet them is the spy leader. The master of Drake is notorious. It was he who created the spy organization. The female spy who passed the tests and graduated successfully can be named Black Widow. In order to perform tasks more efficiently, all graduates will be taken from the entire reproductive system, and then be a kind of at the same time to Drake. This temporary family, which has no value, pays for the land at the airport. Then he wants to be sent to the Red Room for training with Yelena. After they graduated successfully, they both became Black Widow agents. After the Widow sister defected. Once I feel that I have joined S.H.I.E.L.D. by voting for the client. And when the Women's Federation split, choose to stand on the side of the US team. Huai's Sokovia Agreement. Drawing by the US government. Sister Kwan went to Norway alone. Lurked in the wilderness. Old sister Yelian grew up as a red dancing girl agent. He was ordered to kill a defector. First pretend to be weak and then take advantage of the opponent to relax his vigilance. Kills with a single blow. But before the other party is dying, Simple Face releases a red potion. Yelena wakes up instantly. It turns out that this is the antidote to the puppet century. The other party handed the remaining antidote to him. After you cursed him to liberate the other sisters. Dig out the question with a face. Tracker in the body. Out of the control of the organization. She vowed to destroy Dreyford's red house. But I am alone and weak. So he thought of the famous widow sister. Knowing that he has an omnipotent Women's Federation friend at 13 and he wants to send it to Sister Hua anonymously for help. I learned that Yelena is looking forward to the antidote. CAO Drake have sent his own ace weapon. This person's unique skill is to copy and paste when others are sweating and practicing kung fu. He watched the Women's Federation movies quietly and learned all the superhero moves. Sister Hua from Shenzhen, Norway. I also received Yelena's package through a secret channel. Throw it into the trunk of the car. The country went to the city to buy supplies that night. Joe and imitating the master's blessing. Dead man's Shenzai army sports fist. Hit the joints for a moment. But the goal of imitating the master is not him, but a complete antidote. I raised him and kicked the widow sister flying. Open the box but it's empty. Sister wants a cup of relief. The brain is a good thing, but it's a pity that you can't copy and paste. Seeing the group photo sent with the termination of the contract, I realized that the other party is Yelena. He thought the little girl had already left the organization to lead a normal life. The two meet in Budapest. Sienna told the widow sister. After you look forward to the adjustment. Puppet master for everyone to use. Must find a way to save the other sisters. Broad value 101 or representation. Why did he return this old fox when he blew up Dreyford's office building? Didn't wait for him to understand. Red Palace already. The housekeeper and Yelena don't want to hurt the younger sister. Can only fight and. It turned out that I set a chimney on the top of the building and prepared to run away. Grab his hand quickly. The opponent goes to take out the hand to attack. Hang up can only let go. Falling leg from a height of 10 meters. For those who are of no use value. Drake gave himself. Even if 100 girls are unwilling. I'm still forced to execute. Yelian, holding the antidote, brought it to kiss the clothes. Just imitating the master screaming in an armored car. Apart from the horns of the eagle eye and the tiger. Rocket missile. The sister's car was roared by the subway station management, using bloodstains to imitate the big vision. The two escaped hunting by hiding in the ventilation duct. And it is confirmed that Derry QQ is still alive. Consciousness and Yelian joined together to destroy the Red Room. But this spy organized a performance. Knowing the location of the seed. The sisters planned to find their young father to inquire about intelligence, but at this time, Red TV was detained in a frightening prison. The Vietnamese broke each other's wrists all at once. He is the Red Guardian who was trained by the former Soviet Union to be the leader of Captain America. Now turned off. Secret prisons in Siberia. But found the hidden radio inside. It turned out that the baby girl came by herself in the helicopter. My sister goes to the security system. The red color ran all the way under the guidance of the radio. At this time, the alarm was overwhelmed by civil strife. Red is a few famous people who want to climb to a high place. But after a long absence from the battlefield, she was directly crossed by an electric baton. So a widow sister dressed in white. Also go to support. The plane flying at night. Was strafed by a heavy machine gun. I saw him not in a hurry. Wang Yu fog grenade welcome. It's a pity. Blood caused by a huge explosion. Swifeng runs in a hurry. The sisters and Li Zhang, the Red Guardian, were born. It's disappointing that he doesn't even know the location of Hung Hu. Because of the assassination of the widow sister. Drake and the suspected Red TV are the inner ghost. That's why she was imprisoned here. Okay, he provided a new clue. At that time, my mother was quite too marina and has always been the confidant of Drake F, the chief scientist of Hung Guyu. There must be a gap from him. So the three of them worked on Marina's pig farm. This is the laboratory where the puppet reagent is developed. Through mind control, even deadly spiders stop caring. It's hard to put yourself. I want to relieve the Mandarin dream. I want to persuade mom to join me. Sichuan has always retired. But it is always effective to vote for waterproofing against Hong. The key to determination found that my mother kept the family photo album of the year. If memories. Mom who finally said to find a song. But it's the Iron Lady. I have already notified the Red. The Red Guard stood up and wanted to protect his daughter. But was shot a narcotic dart. The Iron Lady piloted the spacecraft to bring the three back to the headquarters. No wonder no one knows him. With floods as a service hiding in the clouds. Drake, who is giving her sister a headache, is like a treasure. Decided to get rid of the continuous brain immediately. Reagent formula for bed-body meeting. The disguise of Sister Hua that he easily came into contact with turned out to be both mother and daughter. Faces that can be exchanged through a kind of mask. Under the impending Guangji, Dre overcomes and walks out of himself. Conspiracy to dominate the world. What resources can dominate the world? Some people say a lot of money. Some people say nuclear weapons. This old man takes in the homeless little. Training the Black Widow women threatened by Chen Mingbren. Infiltrate them into all aspects of society. A command. So that the stone can be sold more expensive than gold. One command can make marriage fall in the Green Cliff style. Each other becomes controlling the whole world. Sister Hua is not nonsense. Going to the homepage directly behind the scenes boss Drake F. Who knows that the old man has been a rival since he was a child. Simply put, as long as you can sense the position of these customers, they can't do harm. However, mitigation has long been prepared. He slammed his nose to the tabletop, but now he can't smell the sour odor on your body. To ease this, you have to do it. The Black Widows who had the phone to the alarm arrived in time and rescued Drake F. Although Sister Wang is so skilled in her fists. Soon he was surrounded by the same school sisters. Yelena arrived at the critical moment. Sister Yi Pao is going to fly over everyone's heads and explode. The Black Widow problem that puppet reagent fails. Everyone finally got rid of Drake. Comfortable mind control. Yelena, who was originally tied to the operating table, escaped smoothly under the command of the Iron Lady. And also got the list of ex-husband and Black Widow. The self-destruct program has been activated at any time in the attack on the castle. Seeing that it won't last long, Derek Foe got on the plane to run. Better catch up to find the shadow of fire. The big waterfall is buried in the sea of fire. I was also beaten up. My sister repped her parachute and jumped down. Just like your sister. Just imitating the master to catch up. The two hit from the sky to the underground. The original independent ace weapon is my daughter. When the regulatory information. Little girl walking on animals. So I simply transformed it into a deepening warrior. Finally the butler releases the antidote. To restore the girl to God. A family of 4 in a group tour. He is a wanted criminal who is not so long and has been changed. Everyone can only come out. As an orphan and a widow. One guards the family. Because the interconnected members are Haka. Only when it splits. Is to be a peacemaker as much as possible. On the other hand. It's a sinful swindle. Always seeking self-salvation. So when there was an opportunity to sacrifice his life for justice in Fulian 4, he decisively jumped down. Scarlett Johansson's journey to Huaji came to an end. Sister Yelena will take the baton. Become the next generation of Black Widows. Let us look forward to the new version of Wii Yun in Phase 4.